This is Brendan Anderson with KDOL Sports, and we're here out at Levi Stadium as the San Francisco 49ers get ready for a huge division rivalry game this Thursday night against the Seattle Seahawks. And it's going to be a surprising matchup with both teams coming in here at 2-4.
It should be exciting. I didn't think that either team would be where they are record-wise, but I think that puts a little bit more chips on the table because a win will be awful hard to come by Thursday night and really important to the team that does win.
Who would have thought after the Seahawks were just in the Super Bowl last year, they were one play away from possibly winning the Super Bowl until one of the most controversial plays in Super Bowl history where they ended up throwing the ball on the 1 yard line instead of running it. And since then, this year, they've been on a tumble.
I think, people are so used to them just dominating teams, and all of a sudden they're having a little bit of trouble. And, I think maybe Camp Chancellor's holdout kind of hurt them a little bit. And, it's hard to come back from a holdout. And, it's easy to say, well, it's going to be easy. I know what I'm doing. But at the same time, this is the NFL. Things are hard. And, you miss 4 or 5 weeks of practice, and things come at you a lot faster than you remember. So I think that we can expect them to be on their game this week, a Thursday night game, and it's going to be a fun game.
Beat up on the offensive line. Their quarterback has had to take 20 sacks so far this season. So they're really struggling. He's running for his life.
When you have a guy like that who can pull long plays, we just got to be a stickler about the staying in coverage. You see a lot of big plays where the receivers are going down the field and, Russell scrambling and throwing the ball deep. So as a DB, just got to stay back and try to keep all players in front of them.
There's a lot of options on that roster. And, the quarterback makes everybody not just an option within the route, but then there's the secondary options and the way that he can extend plays. He's got tremendous arm strength, and then he's got the ability to pull it down and throw 40 or 50 on you before you can blink. So that's a challenge in terms of trying to not just keep him in the pocket, but with the quarterback-driven runs, those type of runs, they can control some of how much he carries it. And that's a whole nother element in the running game that you typically don't face.
And even on the defensive side, which the Legion of Boom, what they've been known for, they've been struggling.
There's holes in every defense. There's opportunities against every defense. We have to be able to find those and be able to exploit those.
They have great players, and that's really what they do. They don't have a lot of variation to their scheme. They can get pressure without bringing a 5th or 6th or 7th rusher. When they do bring a 5th or a 6th or a 7th rusher, the element of surprise is there too. So they're a well-coached team with a lot of confidence, and I'm sure they're going to bring all that they have for an important win or important game to try to win on Thursday night.
Colin Kaepernick is starting to really play well, as he did a few years ago when they thought that he could be the quarterback of the future for the Niners. And so he's been hitting Anquan Bolton. Anquan Bolton is coming off 2 games of over 100 yards.
I'm not going to take credit away from them and what they've been able to do. I do have to go out, I have to perform better.
Momentum is definitely on the 49ers side. The game is at Levi Stadium Thursday night. It's going to be a huge game. If the Niners can pull this out, they'll be 1-1 in their division, which is what they want. They want to be able to battle and compete in the NFC West.
It's just every game provides its own challenges, and the other teams that they've been playing have been very good teams. And their confidence is just as high, and their energy is just as high as what we see on tape, and I'm sure we're going to get their best shot.
It was all that, people said about it. A tough matchup, hard-fought matchup, each and every game with Seattle, so we're just preparing for that.
And we'll see if they're really ready for it or not, to take that next step and beat a team that's proven. 49ers have yet to do that this season in their 2 wins, but they are building momentum. The Seattle defensive backs are really struggling this year, so this could be a big game for Cap to be able to really change the season around.
It's not a personal goal to do better against this defense, but the personal goal is to win. That's all this team's worried about. That's all that I'm worried about.
And this is Brendan Anderson for KDOL at Levi Stadium. We look forward to seeing you on Thursday night with the big NFC West division rivalry, 49ers Seahawks. We'll see you then. It's Brendan Anderson signing off.